Hey, welcome back. Today, we will talk about arrays. JavaScript arrays are a way to store multiple pieces of data in a single variable. Think of an array as a collection or a list that allows you to keep different values together. It may be a string, number, or boolean. To create an array, start by declaring the array type with the const keyword, followed by the name of your choice. In my case, I'm creating an array to store various fruits. Then, use the assignment operator to enclose your elements within square brackets. First, I'd like to include the fruit apple, which is a string, so it should be enclosed in double quotes. After each element, use a comma to separate them. The second element I want to add is banana, followed by cherry, and the last one is date. We've successfully created a fruit array with 4 elements. To access and display this array, you can use its name, fruits, within a console log statement. When you do this, you will see the full array displayed in the console. At index 0, you will find apple, at index 1, banana, and so on. You can easily access specific elements from this array. If you wish to access the second element, banana, you can do so by referencing the array's name in a console log and specifying one as the index for the second element. This will give you access to banana. It's important to note that in JavaScript, indexing begins at 0. Therefore, the first element has an index of 0, the second has an index of 1, the third has an index of 2, and so forth. Now, let's examine the type of the array, and use a type of operator before the array name. After saving it. In JavaScript, the type of operator returns object for arrays. It's worth noting that objects are a different topic we will cover in upcoming videos. Arrays, however, are a special type of objects. The key question here is, how can I determine if a variable is an array? To find out, you can use the console log. Simply type array, followed by a dot, then isArray, and within parentheses, specify the name of the array. If it displays true, that means it's an array, but if it returns false, it indicates that it's not an array. To determine the array's length, you can simply use the length property with the array's name. In this case, there are 4 elements in the array. Now, you can make adjustments to these elements, which means you can either add new elements to this array or remove existing ones or much more. Let's demonstrate this by replacing cherry with grape. To achieve this, simply reference the array's name and then specify the index of cherry, which is 2, followed by an equal sign and the name of the new element, grape. After making this change, display the fruits array, and you'll observe that cherry has been replaced with grape. This method allows you to replace any element as needed. To add an element to the end of an array, you can utilize the push method. Just type the array name, followed by a dot, and then the push method. Inside the parentheses, indicate the new element you wish to add. As a result, you'll see that we have successfully added kiwi to the array's end. Duplicate this code, and if I want to remove the last element kiwi. For this task, I'll employ the pop method. The pop method is used to remove the last element from the array. You can see kiwi is no longer part of the fruits list. Copy this code again. Now, we have an additional method for adding a new element at the beginning of the array. Use the unshift method at the place of push. This allows us to add orange to the beginning of the array. If you ever wish to remove orange, you can utilize the shift method, which will remove the first element from the list. Here's another point to note: you can store various types of data in an array. For instance, let's consider an array named mixed array with its first element as a string, the second element being a number, 42, and the third one as a boolean, true. When you display this array, you have an array of different data types. So, yeah, that's what an array is. Arrays are a way to store multiple pieces of data in a single variable. If you find it helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for updates on future videos.